Okay, so Epic Games has recently made some not so great changes to Fortnite Festival. So in this video, I thought that I'd just cover the changes and share my thoughts on them. So the Fortnite Festival account made this tweet: "Variety is the spice of life, and our set lists. We're taking a new, more curated approach to both our main stage feature rotations and jam tracks in the shop." And alright, let's go down and look at the rest of the thread. We've recently expanded the feature rotation, and there are now 40 regularly updated jam tracks available to play every day on the main stage. Explore new genres and artists as we spotlight new jam tracks each week. You just might find a new favorite song. And alright, that I will say is a good change. Like upping the count of daily jam tracks to 40, I think that's a good thing. But let's go down and look at the rest of the changes. As we work to improve the overall user experience with the jam tracks in the shop, we've reduced the amount of available tracks in favor of a more curated approach. The shop will now display a hand-picked list of jams, bangers, and bops, with new jam tracks dropping in every week. And I will say, this is not great, honestly. I don't get why they decided to remove having all of the jam tracks in the shop in favor of having a few. Maybe they want to create some FOMO, which I'm not the biggest fan of with the festival exactly, because it's a rhythm game. I feel like rhythm games should have every song available to be purchased all the time, which I think should be the case with festival as well. And maybe they thought the selection of the 300 jam tracks were pretty messy and not exactly the easiest to navigate. But I think the thing they could have done is just add a search feature there. And also maybe some sorting where you can sort by the genre, for example. I just don't get this move at all. Why would they decide to minimize the available jam tracks in the shop? I just don't get it. Anyways, let's go down and look at some more changes. And while we've historically released new jam tracks every Thursday, we're experimenting with a more flexible release schedule these days. That caused some confusion this week, and that's our bad. We'll be clearer moving forward on which jam tracks are releasing and when. Okay, so this has me a little worried. They say that they're experimenting with a more flexible release schedule, which for me sounds like sometimes we might not get any jam tracks in a week. I'm not gonna complain too much about this since I feel like we've been pretty spoiled with new jam tracks every single week. I can imagine that isn't exactly the easiest to develop, since it's new content every single week. I get that can be tough to develop. But also they have been able to do it for over a year now, so this seems like Epic Games might just be pulling resources from Festival maybe. Anyways, let's move on to the last thing they have to say. We'll keep making tweaks and adjustments with the jam tracks as the music library in Fortnite continues to grow. We're also always exploring new ways for you to use the jam tracks you already own. We appreciate all the feedback so far. Keep it coming. Okay. It is interesting to see that they're exploring new ways to use the jam tracks you already own. I don't know what else you could do. You can already play them in Festival, have them as an emote, have them as the lobby music. I just don't know what else they can do, but hey, I'm happy if they add even more stuff you can do with your jam tracks. But yeah, this thread has me a little worried, honestly. The changes aren't super big. Yeah, the shop changes suck especially, but I feel like this is just something we're gonna have to get used to. And also, one thing I forgot to mention about the shop section that I'm really worried about is the fact that maybe some jam tracks might not release for months if not years. Kinda like how it is with some collab skins. Cause that would suck. That would absolutely suck. Because jam tracks, they are of course a part of the gameplay. They're not just for cosmetic purposes, they are literally Festival's gameplay. So it would suck if some jam tracks just didn't release for years or months or yeah. But one thing I worry about with these changes is that this is the beginning of Festival getting less and less content. Because Festival is by far my favorite mode in Fortnite. It's the only mode I play in Fortnite except for Save the World, but I only play that mode just to get my daily V-Bucks. But other than that, Festival is the only thing I play right now in Fortnite. And I really don't want Festival to end up like Rocket Racing. Okay, that might be a bit of a stretch. I don't think it's going to end up like Rocket Racing. But Festival isn't averaging as many players as a lot of these other metaverse modes. So it could be next up on the chopping block, but at the same time there are still a lot of people playing it. So I don't think it's going to end up like rocket racing, at least not anytime soon. But I am worried that it might end up like rocket racing one day. But anyways, what are your thoughts about these changes? Let me know in the comments below. And please consider using code EPILE45 in the Fortnite item shop. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!